Okay, here you go. I turned them around. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add garlic powder. And if it wasn't for that guy yesterday, that Cambodian guy at Vaughn's, I hope you're going to see this. I told you it'd take me a couple of weeks, but I thought it was so important to get this on YouTube. And so I hope you see this, whoever you were, at Vaughn's in West LA. Okay, and he goes, hell, I'm Asian, I don't even know how to cook with soy, or rather tofu. Okay, here you go. Garlic, powder, and salt. Okay, and like I said, it tastes better with lime and lemon, the combination. But I know you're gonna say, well, yeah, well, why don't you just marinate it overnight with oil, and the liquid will still get in that. You can, but I found that it tastes better for whatever reason if you do it like dry like that. It's like it absorbs through osmosis on steroids. Okay, and I'll do the same on the other side, and then I'll butterfly it, and I'll put it in a baguette with great poupon. I think that's how you say it, poupon. Okay, and I just want to say that you don't want to walk, or rather you don't want to run anymore. You don't want to walk upstairs. I know too many people who have worn out their cartilage and their kneecaps in their mid-50s and mid-60s from continuous redundant movement. And I highly recommend, I know a lot of people hate that word yoga. I just call it stretches, okay? And I do really basic stretches to knock off these things called adhesions that everybody gets in their joints that makes people stiff. And I get up. I like to do it about 5 o'clock in the morning. I like to get in the baby pose or the infant pose for my lower back. Then get on my back and do a plow for my lower back again the other way, and then a shoulder stand for my thyroid gland. And I like to do a camel pose for my upper back and a cobra for the upper back, and then of course a lotus. Get in the lotus and breathe. And when you breathe, think about you bringing it up your spine, out through your mouth in a circular way to bring up the kundalini, to try to open the third eye. Now, if we could only figure out how to get free energy, this would be a paradise on earth, because then everybody could just stand around and try to open their third eye and bring the new era, the new paradigm shift, and bring a paradise on earth. It'd be fantastic. But all the wars, all the destruction, all the blind ambition is for power, and power corrupts. And that's why the 1% rule the world, and that's why everybody's in poverty. 99% of the world doesn't have correct water, healthy, pure water. Their land is all dust, and we have to, if we could only have the time to open that third eye and bring a new dimension to this world and to the people, so we can go up to another level and bring a new era. Because nothing's perfect yet. And the last 2,000 years, it's just been bloodshed and wars and aggression. And forgive me for stream of consciousness flowing. But, and of course, eating this kind of pure food, it all helps to just live a clean life and keep our minds clean and try to bring heaven on earth. Okay, so one more video, and I just want to say that I hope that I can splice this together. I hate to make it like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, but sometimes, like I said before in a lot of videos that I uploaded, sometimes I don't go to my library where I can splice them, and I have the software, but I can't figure it out. Okay, so but of course the YouTube software is really easy. Okay, so thanks for watching this far.